Graphic and dramatic evidence in the murder trial of a former honor student accused of shooting her boyfriend 6 times in a jealous rage as he alleged.
They obviously clicked. Sometimes it was hot, sometimes it was cold.
But it seems those problems somehow came to a head that night. Those chilling 911 calls playing out in the courtroom. Prosecutors say Hubers killed Poston in the dining room of his Kentucky condo out of anger when he tried to break up with her.
He deserved it.
In this police interview taken just after the shooting in October 2012, Hubers describes the final moments in painful detail.
Just picked up the gun, and in the middle of him doing something with his arm or saying something crazy, shot him.
Hubers says she then shot him again and again, a total of 6 times.
I shot him enough times to kill him so that he wouldn't suffer. Thought he was completely dead. He was laying there still, twitching and making noises. And I shot him in the head.
Police say they asked Hubers no questions at all during the taped encounter. She just kept on talking for more than 2 hours.
I knew he was going to die. A very slow and painful death. I knew he was twitching, he was moaning, but he was ultimately dead.
Hubers displayed a wide range of emotion, at times crying.
I walked around with people.
At other times, laughing.
Oh, they were crazy. I don't know if anyone will ever want to marry me if they know that I killed a boyfriend in self-defense. It's not funny.
Even singing. But in opening arguments yesterday, the defense says Hubers is not guilty, pointing to parts of the tape when she says she acted in self-defense and statements she made that Poston was frequently violent.
He had thrown me around the room and hurt me, and he was screaming at me, telling me I was a hillbilly, that he hates me.
Her own words used against her, eerily familiar in another case of a beauty charged with murder.
He body slammed me again on the tile and he kicked me in the ribs.
Jodi Arias on the stand in her 2013 trial, also pleading self-defense after prosecutors allege she killed her boyfriend, Travis Alexander, in a lover's rage.
The simple answer is that he attacked me and I defended myself.
Like Hubers, Arias also faced evidence of a killing that allegedly went far beyond a typical case of self-defense.
Even if you don't really buy her claim of self-defense, it's still probably a stronger case than that of Jodi Arias.
The state of Arizona versus Jodi Ann Arias, verdict, count 1.
In Arias's case, the jury clearly didn't buy it.
Do find the defendant as to count 1, first-degree murder, guilty.
And just this week, Arias was sentenced to life without parole. There's no word on whether Hubers will testify in her trial, but we have an indication of what that testimony might include.
I was completely terrified.
In an earlier bail hearing, Hubers took the stand and was asked about her state of mind at the time of the killing.
What did you believe would happen if you had grabbed that gun first?
I believe that I would have been hurt, that I would have been shot.
But prosecutors at that same hearing asked her to read a text she sent a friend before she went shooting with Poston at a local gun range. She posted this photo to her Instagram just 10 days before his death.
I want to turn around, shoot and kill him, and play like it's an accident.
Hubers later said that had been a joke. Today in court, no one was laughing as the prosecution had a police witness read more allegedly damning text messages that Hubers sent in the days before the shooting.
My love has turned to...
My love has turned to hate, detailing what they say are angry texts she sent to him. You have a small blank. Your tummy looks like you guzzle beer. But also reading a text she sent to a friend that the prosecution portrayed as jealous. I think he knows now I play on his Facebook, ha ha ha, and block expletive.
What's interesting is I didn't see any emotion one way or the other as these pieces of evidence have been introduced. She's certainly familiar with the fact that the jury is watching her, I'm sure, very intently because of all these incriminating statements that have been made.
These text messages are designed to show motive, to say that the reason she did this wasn't out of self-defense, but it was out of anger because she was furious that he was breaking up with her. Prosecutors hope those text messages support that motive.
As testimony wrapped up today, jurors saw the final messages Shayna and Ryan sent to each other in the hours leading up to Poston's death. I think I need some time by myself this weekend, Shayna. Hubers responding, saying, I'll be by later to get some bath items. A visit Poston's family clearly wishes she had never made.
They have come to court every day, certainly seeing the pictures of their son, their brother, their relative. Certainly seeing those pictures has not been easy, but there have been no outbursts, no breakdowns.
The family told ABC News, we know Ryan was a caring young man. As difficult as the trial will be for our families, we look forward to justice being served.
Based on her statements alone, prosecutors have a very compelling case here, which is why I have to believe that her best shot, maybe her only shot, is if she can take the stand, explain away some of her incriminating statements, and offer compelling testimony.
Hubers has been held without bond because she's considered a flight risk. Investigators testified that she told family members that if she saw an open door, she would jet through it.